Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, hello. It is another beautiful day. What is going on with the weather? Now, today I am in work. However, I've got another problem. Health problems when you're over 50. What on earth is going on? So, I have had problems now for a few months. This is totally unrelated to my MOUNJARO that I'm taking, but I've had what I think is tinnitus probably since way before Christmas, and it's driving me a bit insane, especially of a night when I go to bed. And sometimes, it wakes me up, and the noise with this kind of ringing, it's really difficult to explain. I don't know if anyone's got tinnitus, but it's really horrible. So we live really close to Southport Hospital, and literally it's took me 1 minute. So that's where our doctors is, and next door is the hospital. So yeah, my appointment is actually here today. So my appointment is 9:30. I'm a little bit early. It's 9:10, and I'm going to be going into work a little bit later on, but I don't really know how long my appointment's going to be, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, off I go for a hearing test. And yeah, I feel like my hearing is affected, because sometimes if there's like other noise and stuff going on, I feel like I'm just really struggling to hear. And also when I'm in bed of a night and I'm leaning on this ear is the one I think I've got the tinnitus in. So when I'm leaning on this ear, I can't hear as much, and then when I lift my head up, there's a lot of works going on here. Should I go in this car park? No, I'll go in one a bit further down. So yeah, when I lift this ear off the pillow, then I can hear better, but when that ear's on the pillow, I can't hear so well. Our A&E here is tiny. The room is just horrendously small. I've come a bit early because I don't really know where I'm going. Am I going the right way? Okay, barrier's going up. I also feel like I've still got this sinus problem. Do you know what? I'm going to be driving out of here before I know it. Right, so I'm going in for my audiology appointment. I will catch you when I come out. Bye. So that basically wasn't the news I was expecting. Yes, I have tinnitus, and I also have severe hearing loss in one ear, and I need a hearing aid. Just the one. But there is a little bit more to the story. Anyway, they don't fit the hearing aid today. God, I can't go right here. So I've made an appointment to go back on the 9th of May. Today's the 9th of April, and because of Easter, that is the first time that I can be fitted in to have my hearing aid fitted. So I've made that an appointment. It is for 8:30 in the morning. So yeah, I have to wait a month for my one hearing aid. However, she did say that it's very unusual to have tinnitus in one ear. So hello, everybody out there, my fellow tinnitus sufferers. If you suffer with tinnitus, do you have it in one ear or both ears? Because I only have it in my left, I only have it in one. And because I haven't been exposed to sort of loud noises, like I haven't had a job that's particularly noisy, engineering, anything like that, and because it's kind of like crept up all of a sudden, and I did have some problems with some like labyrinthitis early on last year. They don't really know what the cause is, so I'm being sent for a lovely MRI scan to rule something out, which she did tell me, and probably somebody knows. you know, it does sound a little bit grim. She said it's highly unlikely, don't Google it, all of that information, which you're going to Google it, aren't you? You know, like if somebody says to you, you know, there's a possibility you could have that. But yeah, there's no problem with anything like earwax, but it does get like, I don't know if it's just not itchy, but it does get a little bit annoying, and I don't know if that's the tinnitus. I'm really not sure. Anywho, that is the result of my appointment today. I'm off to Tesco to get myself a little meal deal for my lunch. Haven't had anything to eat today. I've had 2 coffees. I was up really early today. I think I must have been up since 4:45. Just woke up naturally, just couldn't get back to sleep, and in the end I just thought, you know what, Lisa, just get up. So I'm off to Tesco, the big Tesco. So I don't know where you're watching from, but this is like a big supermarket in the UK. It's called Tesco, and we have Tesco Extra, and we have, which is like the big supermarket, and then we have Tesco Express, which is like the little ones in the town centres and small ones, you know. So this one is Tesco, is big Tesco. See, we call it big Tesco and little Tesco, so we don't like, I think that's a Scouse thing, you know. Like, and we also call it Tesco's, like it's called Tesco. But tell me what, if you are in the UK, tell me what you call Tesco. Do you call it Tesco, Tesco's, big Tesco, little Tesco, Tesco Express, or Tesco Extra? Sounds like a bit of a tongue twister, this, doesn't it? I'm trying to park somewhere out of the way here. So yeah, today for my meal deal, I am going to be looking at getting the best protein-packed lunch I can get. And we all know my feelings on the whole milk debacle, how you can't get a little carton of milk included in the meal deal. Why not? Like, when did we all stop drinking milk? Honestly, I've been having this conversation loads this week with people, and everyone's like, yeah, when did we stop drinking milk? Why did we stop drinking it? Why don't they include it? Because there's some really expensive drinks in meal deals. In fact, I'm going to try and have a look and see what is the most expensive drink that I could get today if I wanted in the meal deal option. So yeah, and also the other thing I've got a right gripe with meal deals, because I think, sorry about the lighting again here, but the roof is down. I'll put the roof up. I also think with meal deals, right, sandwiches, like, today is Friday. When was that sandwich made? How long did it take to get here? You know, like if I made a sandwich and left it in the fridge for a day, 2 days, like how long would I leave that sandwich in the fridge before I ate it? Because if I made an egg sandwich today, I don't know if I'd eat it tomorrow. I definitely don't think I'd eat it Sunday. How about you? How long would you make a sandwich for? I look like I'm really sweaty, but I'm really not. It's beautiful. The weather's absolutely stunning. It says, how hot is it? I don't know. Let's have a little look on my phone. Let us have a little look. Well, Marmaris is where I'm going on Friday, not tomorrow, the day after. And the weather there is about 18 degrees, so that looks lovely for Marmaris. But here in sunny Southport, it's 12 degrees and sunny. It's going to go up to 16 degrees today. How beautiful. Right, so I'm off to go and get my meal deal. I'll show you what I get when I get back. Bye. Right then, let's see what lovely delights I've got from Big Tesco for my lunch today. Now, I'm not sure how much the regular meal deal is, but I didn't really want a sandwich or like a salad with loads of pasta in. I wanted to try and find something with like really good protein content. So I actually ended up going for, it's called a premium main, and it was £5. And that is my salad, a drink and a yogurt. So this main, it's a kind of yo sushi one. And this has 18 grams of protein in it. That is loads, and it is a chicken and sweet pepper poke bowl. What do you call it? It's basically got rice. It says a poke bowl of British chicken, spicy edamame beans. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I love them though because they're quite good for protein. Grilled peppers, pickled red cabbage and carrots served with rice and soy sesame dressing. So yeah, oh, it's got rice, yeah. So that is my main. And then I got this. This is one of my favourite yogurts from the meal deal. And that is Graham's protein, and that's got 25 grams of protein, and that's passion fruit and mango and papaya. So yeah, that's one of my favourite ones. Now, I went for a drink I've never had before, and I'm going to just put a couple of photos in here while I just talk about the drinks, because the choice for drinks was huge. Somebody mentioned actually the other day on my Tesco vlog that I did about my haul at Tesco, about a particular coffee that they get in the meal deal. Jimmy's, I think it was called. I'll put it on the screen now. In fact, let me just go on my phone and I can look at the pictures at the same time. Right, so the first picture is all the snacks. This is the crisps. Look at the amount of crisps there. Crisps and chocolates and sweets, that's included. And like I say, this is the big Tesco, the Tesco Extra. This is it's basically 2 fridges full of drinks. Now, I would normally go for a Diet Coke. I'm trying to be healthier, although I didn't get something particularly healthy, but it's something I thought, oh, I've never tried that before, and I will show you. And how much was it? I'll tell you how much it was in a minute. It's this. Probably bought it because it's pink, because you know me, and I do love my pink. And it's Lucozade Energy Sugar, Zero Sugar Uplift Pink Lemonade. I do like pink lemonade. No protein in it. And calories, there's not that many calories in it. 4 calories in 250, so 8 calories in that. But I thought, well, you know, it's going to give me a little bit of fizz. 0 sugar, I'll give that a try. But yeah, never had that before. So those are my 3 items. The sweet chili poke bowl should have been $4.75. The Lucozade should have been $1.85, and the meal and the yogurt should have been $1.25. So altogether it should have come to £7.85, but with my club card it came to £5. Okay, so back to these pictures, this milk. So the lady was talking about something called Jimmy's iced coffee. That was £2.75. And this is what I'm saying, the milk, a carton of milk's like 85p. I know there's probably not a lot of profit in it, but that's got 21 grams in that. How much did I say was in the 21 grams of protein? Gosh, that's an awful lot. How much did I say was in the milk per 100 ml? Was it 4.6 grams in the Bob milk? If that is correct, I will pop that on the screen. I'm sure it is 4.6. So how much are in these? About 2 Jimmy's coffee. 380 ml, so nearly 400, so it's quite a lot, isn't it? So gram for gram, it's probably quite similar to a carton of milk, but we don't get the choice for the carton of milk. Then, I couldn't believe it, but down the other end, there was loads of Starbucks iced coffees. This one was £2.80. Couldn't believe it, honestly, £2.80. Loads and loads of iced coffee choices. I thought it was quite good today. I didn't buy anything else, I just literally bought that. Anyway, that's enough of my ramblings. Just got to nip home, pick my bag up, and then I'm going to work. So I'm just processing all that information now about the tinnitus, the hearing loss. I'm not that bothered about wearing a hearing aid, to be honest. It doesn't really bother me that much. I know some people my age would probably be a bit bothered by, you know, what it looked like and all that, but if I can hear better, then that's quite good, because sometimes I do struggle if there's lots of people in a room and someone's talking and I can't always hear, and there's other noises going on as well. But yeah, so yeah, coming to terms with that, thinking about that. They said that my MRI scan should come within 6 weeks. So let me know if anyone out there also does have tinnitus or you suffer with hearing loss. You know, give me some advice in the comments, especially with the tinnitus, and let me know if you have it in both ears, one ear. Is there anything you think you can do to you know, to help, because, you know, it's not going to make it better, is it? But yeah, you know, is there anything you do that makes it better, I suppose, helps? So God, somebody's just basically put the contents of their lounge there and left it for people to take. So that is me. I am now off to work. I've got a busy day in work today, and then this evening I've got a little bit of work at the theatre. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I volunteer at the local theatre and in the wardrobe department, and I'm the lead on a show in May. The end, is it trying to think when it is, beginning of May, and it's called Brassed Off, and I went to see it done by another production company last night. So I'm busy now working on quite a lot of the costumes. Main characters are pretty much all sorted. I've had to order some things online, but yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. Most nights now I'll probably be either at the theatre doing fittings, watching the rehearsals. Then we are away on Friday for a little break in the sun. Then when we come back, it'll be pretty much 1.5 full weeks of rehearsals, so I'll be busy every night with that, and then the show will start, so I'm really looking forward to that. The cherry blossom trees are stunning. I'm just going past quite a few here just on my right. I don't know if you can see them. Gorgeous. It's such a shame they're only out for literally 2 weeks. Yeah, you get a windy day and just all the beautiful cherry blossom petals just all blow away. I'm just thinking I might have to go back down Preston New Road to see if it's any better. God, it's absolutely beautiful, this weather. So that's all from me again today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your likes and your comments, finding out where you're all watching from, your little pearls of wisdom and your advice. I really do appreciate it. You know, I am off to tootle off to work now and have my lunch a little bit later on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.